Welcome back to Quest for You. I'm Janine, your host, and this podcast is all about how you can be your best self, how you can move beyond your obstacles and accomplish the goals in life that you have set for yourself. And hopefully I can motivate you with that. I would love it if you can give some feedback to me. Maybe send me a note on Twitter or a quick email on my website. I would just like to hear how this podcast is helping you. If there's something additional that you would like to hear, topics you would like to have discussed, or questions you have. Maybe it's a question that I can turn into an episode one day. That would be great. And then other listeners can benefit from it as well. Because remember, we're unique, but the situations that we encounter in life are not. Somebody at some point went through something just exactly like it. Why not share it with everyone? Today I want to talk about opposing versus welcoming. These two words came to mind the other day and I wanted to explore them a little bit more, and it turned into episode 45. Have you noticed how often you are annoyed, maybe just a little ticked off, internally resisting something that's happening? We are quite busy all day long judging and resisting what we consider interruptions and obstacles to our life, our routine, our idea of how the day should turn out. This becomes apparent to me when I sit down for meditation. Even then, during that time when I'm just with myself, when it's generally quiet and there are no interruptions. It's just me and my thoughts, and yet there I am, still finding things to resist. The drip of the faucet somewhere in the house that bothers me. The noise of a helicopter flying outside, or the beeping of the garbage trucks that now seem to come by every day. Or just the hum of the fridge in the kitchen. I resist the noises because I want peace and quiet. Because I believe that this is what meditation should be like. I want things to be a certain way, and I think we all do. But if I oppose minor disturbances like these, what else is there? If you give it some thought, I am sure you will resonate with some of the following. The slow car in front of you, hogging the left lane as you're trying to get somewhere. The key that won't open the door quick enough. People talking loudly in the restaurant when you're trying to have a romantic dinner. And coincidentally, as I was writing this episode, I was sitting in a coffee shop in Vacaville, California. And next to me there were two men talking loudly about a new TV show they discovered on Netflix. So, there you go. Disturbances. All day long. Everywhere. You may not even notice it, or you may not think that this is resistance. You think you have not done anything wrong. It's the other people that are interfering. That was me in the coffee shop. I was just sitting there writing, and why are these people over there talking so loudly? The circumstances that are not playing in our favor. We consider us having always bad luck. It's just our genes, it's our destiny. You have to admit that inside these little annoyances always result in a small turmoil. They affect us. We get distracted and we're unable to focus. Heart rate goes up slightly. And if a few of these add up together, we call it a bad day. Our default reaction is to be annoyed, frustrated, irritated. The negative response is always the easiest, so it comes to us first. The positive one requires work. We have to think about it. We have to make an effort, especially if we have not observed or practiced anything different. I'm not suggesting rose-colored glasses. I never will. They have not worked for me in life. Instead, what has worked for me is what I share with you here on this podcast. These are the tweaks in our thoughts, our actions, and our perceptions of the world. So, how about this? Instead of resisting as a natural default, what if instead we welcome the interruptions? Our routines are important. They keep balance in our life. They give us control. But at the same time, we cannot control outside events. They will happen. So instead of opposing them, can we accept them? and perceive them differently, as a surprise or an interesting new twist, as something to work with, to incorporate into the day? Can we change how we react, even if the default is almost automated, unconscious? It's still a decision that we're making. So what if we decide something different? And to say, I won't let this affect me anymore is not enough. I've said this before. Deciding not to do something anymore doesn't work. Not doing something is not a plan of action. So here's my suggestion. Welcome all these minor annoyances in your life. Embrace them. Incorporate them. They are part of your life today. They make life interesting. The unexpected noises during meditation, work with them. Can you still meditate even with them? Maybe they will help you become better at meditation. Sitting in silence is easy. Focusing on the present with noises in the background is much harder. Do the interruption signal something to you? Maybe you need to work on being more patient, more accepting, more generous and kind. The little things are where you can practice, so that the big things don't throw you off course so extremely anymore. I encourage you to try it out. Pick something small, like traffic, or something particular that bothers you pretty regularly. Maybe something another person does. And try to find a way to welcome it as part of your life. In traffic, for example, I often say out loud, well, someone is really in a hurry today, and I let them be. Find a statement that gives the thing that is bothering you the benefit of the doubt, or turn it around into something that benefits you. Here are a few ideas of statements you could use or modify to fit your need. I can learn from this. This is teaching me to be ... This has something good in it. I just can't see it quite yet. I'm stronger than this in it, and this doesn't lift me. There are people worse off than me at this very moment. Or if you don't want to say anything, then just breathe slowly and deeply a few times. Smile, even if fake. Just smile. And lastly, prepare. Don't think the thing will not happen again. We know it will. So prepare your response. You know when you get in traffic that it will be congested. Leave earlier. As much as it wastes your valuable time, it will help you pass the time more at ease. Count on someone cutting you off. Plan on it, and it won't affect you as much. Prepare what you will say or do. Wrap your mind around something positive. And to take it a step further, for the really advanced people that are listening, what blessing can you send the person? If they are in a hurry, don't wish them a cop or an accident, like some of you do, I know. Wish them safety. Say it to yourself now. It has to feel real and good to you. It has to seem doable. In the moment, this phrase will come to you. And I promise you this, you will feel better about yourself. You will not spend your valuable energy on something that is not worth it. You feel accomplished. Having taken the higher road, the harder road, it feels good. Congratulate yourself. And now apply this to other areas of your life. And don't think I'm suggesting you don't care anymore. That's not it. Just care in a caring way. Try it out. Welcome instead of oppose. Bring it all into your life. Accept it. This is what it is right now at this moment, and work with it. Incorporate it. Until next time, much love.